All right. Hello. I hope everybody is doing okay out there. I have been talking to a number of different people in discovery calls and clients who have been feeling like we all might be feeling some increased stress. That is one of the common denominators that is coming up with everything that is going on in the world right now. And a lot of what I've been coaching my clients through is really understanding what's coming up. What are the feelings coming up? How do we feel this in our physical body? And then what can we do? What can we do? Always coming back to what do we have in our control? There's a lot of things that we may not, but what do we have in our circle of influence that we can do? So, what I wanted to share today was a quick, easy, super help, what I think to be like the number one helpful thing to support the stress response right now, which is tuning in to what you do and how you feel first thing in the morning. So, really, what we want to do is be able to assess how we feel and choose how we want to feel in the morning before someone else gets to decide that for us. So think about your morning right now. What does it look like? Are you waking up already kind of stressed? Are you looking right at your phone as to the news that's happening in your area or, globally? How are you feeling? Do you feel like you're already behind? What do you feel in your body? Do you feel like your breath kind of shallow? My fiance has been having stress dreams about like trying to catch a flight in the airport, and he like keeps missing a flight over and over again, right? So very clear stress streams that are kind of happening and things we're processing overnight. So how do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Then what I want you to do is understand that we can choose. We can choose how we want to feel in the morning. So one of my mentors describes it as, which bus do you want to get on? So you get up in the morning, maybe you start to grab your phone, look at what's going on, you start to feel really stressed, you start to feel really overwhelmed, you start to think of all the problems that you have to solve or the things you can't solve. And that's kind of getting on the stress and anxiety bus, right? And that's what the path you're going to go down for at least that next little bit, possibly for the whole rest of that day, right? And it all started from what you did first thing in the morning. Or the other choice is to say, okay, I'm going to feel into how I feel this morning, get present. Where am I at right now? And maybe you get on this bus that feels more like getting present, getting centered, feeling calm, breathing, feeling in your circle of influence, and moving through the day and kind of getting on that path. So, why I talk about it first thing in the morning is because that's the opportunity where we get to decide or choose or consciously shift how we feel before we get all the input from the rest of the world that might be coming in. So this might look different for everyone, but it really is about being really conscious of what you do in the morning, what your morning routine looks like. And I am going to tell you, this is the number one thing that you can do to set yourself up to feel better in your body through the rest of the day and to reduce the overall burden of stress on your physical body and emotional body. So being able to wake up in the morning, and I'm going to say the number one thing that you can do for that is to give yourself a break from looking at your phone or any media right away, because then you have this buffer time, which might look like sitting and breathing. It might look like, for me, it's been writing in a journal a little bit, kind of what's going on, how am I feeling, really coming back present. There's a lot of uncertainty going on in the world right now, uncertainty and unknown. And the antidote to that is coming back to present, coming back to present, coming back to present. And we can do that in that period of time in the morning. So it is giving yourself time before you grab the phone, before you get immersed into these other stories, so that you can almost just lock in, align yourself, choose which bus you're going to get on for the rest of that day. And if you get on the stress and anxiety bus, that's okay. You can always get off and come back on. It's always a choice. It's always a choice. And even when it doesn't feel like it is, It's always a choice. So, like I said, for me, it's been journaling in the morning. Sometimes it's putting on my headphones and doing like a 10-minute guided meditation. It could also just be setting a timer of total silence where you're just drinking your tea or coffee and just kind of breathing and feeling into what's going on without input from anything else around you, just to be able to come back into center, feel more present, and choose from there how you want to feel. So I hope that is helpful. Just a small little tip that is going to make a huge world of difference for you right now. Just waking up, feeling into how you're feeling, giving yourself a break from technology just in the morning in this period of time where you can feel into how you feel for the day before letting anyone else decide or tell you that truth. So let me know in the comments what your morning has been looking like, what you want it to look like, what your stress has been like. I would absolutely love to help you through all of this. This is, like I said, a big part of what I've been coaching my clients on. So please reach out if you need anything. I am here for you. And let me know how this small shift in your morning perspective helps you.